would suspect.
Well, if you ask him afterwards, were you hurt? And he says no. And what went on there? I just didn't care. I just wasn't into it.
Yeah, I've tried to find some quotes from him, and I haven't been able to.
Well, I've seen some weird things in sports where people clearly quit and just didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
But I've seen it in boxing, where people had like mental breakdowns. I forget who the boxer was. Was it Oliver McCall? I don't know why that name stands out to me, but he started crying in the corner, just like gave up. He didn't want it, and his opponent was like there throwing punches. Look at the referee, like, what am I doing? You know, they called the fight. I've seen that. You've seen baseball players not run out plays or whatever, or just give no effort. But I mean, this is during the course of a match, of an hour-long match.
Well, and I don't remember anybody ever being fined for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Well,
basically,
first withheld. I've seen that done in UFC with some fighters.
now there you go. Then that's obviously you're way into it more that sport than I am. Have there been people that have been fined for lack of effort?
I want to say, King, am I right on that? I think have there been fighters that just they didn't give the effort, and Dana White got all pissed off and withhold a purse or something?
I don't know about that. It sounds like it could be true. I know, like, the big name, like in Anderson Silva, I don't remember back, he was fighting Damian Maia. He basically started running the last 3 rounds, and he would not engage at all. It was horrific for everyone. Dana White apologized. I don't think they withheld his purse, but that was kind of a lack of effort. You know, he didn't want to fight, basically. He just ran the last 3 rounds. Made up some excuse, like he felt he was disrespected, but as far as a purse being withheld from not trying at all, it sounds like it happened. I couldn't tell you exactly if it did or not, Gator, but I'd have to look that up. But you're right about Oliver McCall, though. He just started crying. He had a mental breakdown. Right. Maybe something from CTE. You know, those boxers, man, they go through a lot, especially the heavyweights. I mean, those things are not coming in light.
No.
So, post-match, his quote was, I mean, I played pretty bad. A reporter asked to follow up whether Tomic was happy with the amount of effort he put in, and he simply said, next question, please. Now, in 2018, tennis put in fines for lack of effort, and the reason they put it in is because they believed injured players who had no chance or no business even entering tournaments were entering tournaments just to get the appearance fee and getting bounced right away, but they figured, well, I'll go show up, get bounced, and at least get paid. And so they're trying to prevent that.
Well, I can understand that. It's funny, you bring up a tennis topic. This isn't really a tennis topic, it came out of Wimbledon, and it's not the one I thought you were going to bring up coming out of Wimbledon.
A 15-year-old?
No.
Oh, really?
Did you watch the Nadal match against Kyrgios?
No.
These guys, I guess, have a history not liking each other.
Yeah.
And at one point, Kyrgios hit a shot like directly at Nadal, aiming for his chest, and Nadal deflected it away. And they exchanged looks. And afterwards, the post-match interview with Kyrgios was really interesting because he just comes across as this just a jerk. But I can't disagree with his. I guess I couldn't be upset with his actions. Apparently, it's frowned upon in tennis to try to hit your opponent with the ball.
Yes.
Why?
Well, when it does happen, usually it's immediately followed with the hand gesture, like, oh, my bad. It just is.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with it, because if these guys are serving the ball at 140 miles an hour, okay.
I'm curious, he said he wanted to hit him.
Yeah, he did. Once he was asked, he said, did you do that on purpose? And he's like, yeah, I wanted to hit him in the chest. I mean, like I said, he comes across as a jerk, but I actually I don't have a problem with that in tennis. It seems like, hey, I'm trying to get a point. I can either...
No, but it's because you're not in the sport, though. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's frowned upon in the sport.
I understand.
We all know there's certain things in certain sports you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Tennis, that's one of them. You're not supposed to do that. And Doug's right. If you do by accident, you immediately raise your hand and say, my bad. You know, that was not on purpose.
It's not like he was right up at the net and slammed it at him. And he was pretty far back when he hit it towards the net, which I thought was kind of weird. And then he's like, well, he blocked it, right? Got his racket up. I didn't hit him.
Yeah.
And then he followed up with, I wanted to hit him in the chest.
There's going to be, I mean, I've never seen a tennis fight.
It could have been interesting. These guys really do not like each other. And they were pumped up. Like, Kyrgios was upset during the match because he's ready to serve and Nadal wanted some time. And he's like, what are we doing here? I'm the one who's got the serve. You got to get ready for my serve. And then he started yelling at the umpire a little bit. He just comes across as a jerk, but I didn't mind it.
I will tell you this. I'm actually stoked for the idea of a tennis fight. That would certainly end up as the lead story everywhere.
Yeah.
Two professional tennis, if one of them charged the net.
We've seen them yell at each other. We've never seen a physical. I don't think we've ever seen a physical confrontation in tennis, have we?
I can't remember one, but you know what's amazing? Now, the more I think about it, like if we've done this a long time, and probably once a year with a fight on a golf course, two golfers, police called as two golfers fight, right?
But never on the PGA Tour.
Never on the PGA Tour. I don't remember seeing police called as two tennis players fight.
You just laughed at it.
I think what happens is two lawyers called as the guys playing on the tennis court.
Exactly. He used some very harsh language toward my client, and therefore we are suing for cause.
Tennis for some reason. I've heard about fights in every sport.
Not
Fights in bowling alleys.
Yeah.
Bowling centers. Sorry, no, some don't like to be called bowling alley. But not in tennis.
Yeah, not even at the local Y or wherever they have the tennis courts, rec places, right? Nothing
Exactly.
like that. Yeah.
You don't hear that story ever.
And you think you would, because some of the tennis players, I'm not stereotyping all tennis players. Some of those tennis players are just arrogant jerks, right? It is a country club sport.
Yes, and so is golf. But golf, you hear about fights at golf courses.
No, you only hear about it on the music course, right?
I don't want to say all the time, but it's not unusual for us to have a story come across about a fight at a golf course. It could really change the sport's reputation.
Well, at a golf course, people are drinking, though. I mean, you don't take breaks in tennis to drink, do you? Bowling, there's definitely beer there.
You're right about that.
It's a really good
100%.
point.
That's probably why, right? Or part of the reason.
Will that change when more guys are drinking White Clam?
Takes a lot of White Clam to get you riled up.
Really doesn't. It's the same amount of alcohol, right?
Seems like it, though, Doug. Right? Am I right? I just talked to Jimmy, our boss. He was the same way. He's like, dude, I feel like he's like, if I want to tone it down, I throw in some White Clams. And then I feel like I'm sobering up.
Just got some feedback here. What would a tennis fight even look like? Do you drop the racket? Do you have to take your headband off?
I think you tighten the headband. Right? You go LaRusso style?
Well, you gotta empty your pockets of all the tennis balls.
Right. Hang on, wait.
Who breaks up a tennis fight?
I don't know, but the lateral quickness is amazing.
Sure. Does a judge come down from the chair? Is it up to the ball boys?
Ball boys aren't allowed to move.
Whose responsibility is it?
Ball boys have to stand there at attention, even if the fight is coming right to them, they can't move.
Like the guards at Buckingham Palace?
But when the balls are loose, they still gotta go get those. Right. Pick them up so no one steps on them or falls.
What do you mean by that? Yeah, right, but the umpire in the chair, what's his role in the whole thing? Gentlemen, decorum. Gentlemen, decorum. Please.
Quiet, please.
Quiet, please. Quiet. Take your hands off your opponent, please. Please. I don't know, we used to have that, was it Sue, the woman from the UK who called in? Maybe she can tell us what happened.
The UK lady?
From Birmingham.
Where are you from?
Birmingham.
Cheerio.
248-539-9797. Carson Anderson, 97.1.
If you're looking for more ways to save, you're gonna love the digital coupon savings event happening now at Kroger. Just go to Kroger.com or the app, download your coupons, and use them up to 5 times in one transaction on select products throughout the store. And download another great coupon to earn 2 extra fuel points for every $1 you spend on produce, floral, meat, seafood, deli,
deals at the Honda 4th of July sales event. Right now, you can enjoy a monumental offer on any of the 3 candidates, the Accord, Pilot, and Civic sedan. Each stylish vehicle will support your peace of mind with standard Honda sensing, a suite of safety and driver assistive technologies like road departure mitigation and the collision mitigation braking system. And Honda has been appointed KBB.com's 2019 Best Overall Value brand. So hurry to your local Honda dealer and get a great deal on an amazing Honda.
4th of July party time is here, and Family Dollar has your barbecue checklist covered. 12-pack Pepsi products are 3 for $9, and 24-pack Silver Falls or Quest water just $2.75. Build your burgers with buy one, get one 50% off on select Heinz ketchup, Hellman's mayo, or Kraft Miracle Whip, and clean up with 6-pack Scott paper towels for $3.50 with your smart coupon. Find these deals and more on our app or visit FamilyDollar.com today.
You won't want to miss the sale going on now through July 7th at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. Get a $10 car wash kit, red, white, and blue themed accessories, a $6 oil change kit, chemicals, towing supplies, and more. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Limit supplies. See store for details.
Auto Parts. There's nothing like meeting face-to-face, and there's nothing like Zoom to make that happen. Zoom lets you connect and do business across town or around the world. Zoom ties together all of your communication needs into one easy platform for video conferencing, phone calls, group chat, webinars, and your conference rooms. Connect easily from anywhere, your mobile phone, your laptop, or conference room. Zoom is how business gets done. Get your free account at Zoom.com today. Meet happy with Zoom.
24 Seconds Bar and Grill in Berkeley is the place to be for everything sports. Catch UFC 239 this Saturday with 2 main bouts. Call us for all your catering needs. Let us do all the work. 24 Seconds in Berkeley, where the food is great, service is great, and parking is free. 24secondsbar.com.
97.1 The Ticket and Beaumont's Student Heart Check program provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be able to afford it. Go to 971theticket.com, search for Student Heart Check, and help make a difference in our community.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Michael Furrow of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
Coach Scott Anderson, 97 on the ticket. We've talked about this a few times. Guy behind the glass, Evan, who answers the phone. Station Doofus, Evan Jenkins. He's getting married in less than a year now. But he's also purchased a home with his fiance. When do you guys move in together? It's pretty soon, isn't it?
Next week.
Okay. And there's some stuff going on with Ev. The ridiculous pre-cohabitation purchases that he is making, because once they start living together, once they get married, you're worried that these expenditures will be cut back.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I like toys and shoes and stuff that I liked when I was a kid.
The one that we talked about on the air was the replica Thanos Infinity Stone gauntlet glove that you bought.
Well, it's the Iron Man version, spoiler alert, but I think it's, by now, everybody's seen that movie.
Yes. And you made that purchase. That came, right?
No, that's not until the end of August or early September, so it'll be right around football season, so I'll be rooting on the Spartans with that fist.
Okay.
Love to fist it, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait to... Didn't you just make another purchase, a pre-married purchase?
Well, this one's actually pretty great because I had forgotten about it, but then I got the email last week saying that it was on its way, and I'm like, all right. So it is the Transformer Collaborative edition of Ghostbusters Mashup. So it's the Ecto-1 car from the original Ghostbusters movie, and it turns into a Transformer. Dude, it's legit. I mean, go look this up.
I just looked it up. The mashup one,
That's exactly it.
Okay, because I see, it looks like it's the same one, but I see 3 different prices for it.
Well, that's the one from GameStop. I think I bought it for $50. But
Okay,
if you go on eBay,
that's
it's
what I
like
see. Yeah, there's one I
well
see on
over $50.
eBay for $68.50. But the GameStop, this one is it's pretty cool. Let me
So
take
you bought it. You basically bought a toy car.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, look at this thing.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
That looks awesome.
I love Ghostbusters. It's my favorite movie of all time. I've seen this movie 150
Whoa!
times easily.
See what this changes into?
Changes into a transformer.
One is the car from the movie, and it actually, I have the Lego version of it where I'm pretty sure Ashley lost a piece of the Lego set that I'm not happy about. That she denies. So
Why would
maybe I'm just wrong.
how would she lose it?
I'm just messing around. Probably knocked it on the floor or something. I don't know. They're little pieces.
Okay, so you made this purchase. When does this one show up?
It should be here today.
Oh, really?
Wow. You gonna play
But
with it?
I mean, I won't get to it until next week when we move in.
So this is another one of these pre-cohabitation purchases you're making while you still can.
It may be the last one.
Now, is she the same way? Is she like making her last
Oh, her thing's sunglasses. right?
pair of sunglasses purchase?
Well, I bought a pair of shoes after I shouldn't have, so I went and bought her a pair of sunglasses to even it up a little bit.
How'd that go over?
But no, she hasn't. Well, her birthday's actually coming up next week, and I'll be gone for that, so I made sure my mom hooked it up, too.
All right.
Does she know this?
Well,
She does
here's
now.
a funny story. We've been dating for 4 years. I've never been here on her birthday, ever, because our golf trip's the same weekend, so I mean, I don't know what to do. I can't bail on the golf trip. That's bailing on 20 friends.
20 friends versus the future wife.
Well, right, but I mean, I'll celebrate it with her beforehand and after. It just so happens that
On the actual
this year
day.
on her birthday, she will also be taking care of the house
should
that we
be- you
get.
should be
The
cool.
keys are coming the same day.
Sadly, this is how it goes.
This is not what goes.
This is how this happens. At some point,
He won't go
life
over.
gets in the way, and you stop doing the golf trip, and more people find not excuses, other reasons why the priorities are different, and the golf is second on the list.
Yeah, I don't think it is because everybody that goes up there is already married. So I'm one of the last few single, quote unquote, dudes. So this thing's living forever, man.
Good luck with that.
Thought the same.
Married, it's married. You can survive the marriage. Where it starts to go is when the kids come along.
Well, no, I mean one person can take care of a kid.
Yeah, but it's not
And
a
parents.
kid. It's multiple kids, and the kids get busy, and next thing you know, you're missing your kids' tournament or camp. When you drop them off at camp. or whatever.
Whoa! Speak for yourself. I'm not going to be the dad that puts the kid into 18 soccer leagues,
Hold on.
baseball
I'm
leagues.
not talking about you. I'm talking about other guys in the golf tournament.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
those
what-
guys are cool, man. They don't care about their kids.
Hey, by the way, Evan, I don't know
To
if
be
you,
honest, that's the opposite of cool, Ev.
there is a warning on this Ecto-1 transformer. There's a choking hazard. Are you aware of this? Just so you know.
Don't put
Well,
this
luckily,
thing
I
in
don't
your
think I'm
mouth.
going to be sucking on the toes of the transformer.
I don't know how into it you were.
It could happen, but I don't think I'll ever transform it. I just like the car.
I was going to say, out of the two, because I just see a picture of the car and I see a picture of it in the transformer phone. That car is awesome.
Yeah, the car is sweet. I don't need a robot in disguise. I want the robot in disguise at all times because the Ecto-1 is the reason I got it.
The Ecotron figure comes with his own proton pack accessory and a Slimer accessory and converts between Ecto-1 and robot modes in 22 steps.
Here's the question for not.
22?
Here's the question for not Evan, but for everybody else. Gang, Gator, and myself. Do you think these purchases will stop? Or do you think he will be making the purchases on the side and getting them sent somewhere else so he can continue to buy toys even though he's a grown man and he's married?
I don't think he's going to make as many